A new scientific study was just published in the journal Science with a thoroughly mind-boggling, absolutely obvious conclusion. We humans are actually affecting the way other species evolve. Yeah, different species around us are actually evolving because of all the madness we humans do. The study was led by evolutionary biologists at the University of Toronto, Mississauga, or UTM, as it's easier to say, under the Global Urban Evolution Project, or GLUE, which is even easier. For the GLUE study, 287 mad scientists collected data about the white clover plant in 160 cities in 26 countries. Now, if you're like me, you're at first disappointed that it's only about white clover and not like monkeys or something. But then you get over that and think, wow, there's white clover all over the planet like that? I didn't know that, did you? Well, these scientists are here to tell us that yes, indeed, there is white clover all over the planet. In fact, it is one of the very few organisms that are present in almost every city on Earth. And that all of it in all those cities and all those countries is evolving because of us. You see, white clover produces hydrogen cyanide as both a defense mechanism against herbivores and to increase its tolerance to a lack of water. If they're producing a lot of it, it keeps animals that would eat it away. And it also can survive better if there's a drought. Or at least that's what normal white clover does out there on the planet, far away from our cities and our mad ways. But the scientists found through this new study that the closer the clover got to our cities, the less hydrogen cyanide it was producing. It stopped caring about fending off animals that would eat it. And it didn't worry too much about not having any water. And that's because of us, according to the scientists. And again, they studied samples from Tokyo, Melbourne, Toronto, Munich, 160 cities around the globe, as well as samples from more rural areas around them, for a total of more than 110,000 samples, sequencing more than 2,500 clover genomes. That's a lot. And all the samples from all the cities produced less hydrogen cyanide than the samples taken from outside the cities in the more rural environments. So, the scientists conclude this is irrefutable evidence that we humans are indeed driving evolution in the species around us. Definitely in the white clover, probably in the monkeys too, although sadly they're smart enough to stay away from our mad cities. Anyway, I digress. The scientists say the information they gleaned is useful because it can help us better understand how to prevent unwanted pests and diseases from adapting to human environments. But I say it's useful for knowing how to deal with the giant mutant white clover beasts that are bound to rise up any day now around us and take over. Seriously, they're everywhere, all around us, and I didn't even realize it. Yeah, evolution is definitely something that must be closely watched. Indeed.